and thank you for joining us. Today, I'm pleased to have with me the members of the National Sports Center Board of Trustees, as well as the Operations Manager, Mr. Craig Tiro. As we stand here today, undoubtedly the National Sports Center facility has become a focal point for the sports development and sports excellence over the years. The National Sports Center is the home to Bermuda's national football, field hockey, athletics, cricket, rugby, and swim teams, and is recognized by FIFA, the IAAF, the ICC, FINA, and the FIH, international sporting bodies, as the official competition venue. The National Sports Center also includes a 50-meter swimming pool with 8 lanes, including a dive tower, springboards, a field hockey turf, the National Fields Complex that includes a 400-meter 8-lane track on the south field with a covered 2,000-seat grandstand and an additional 2,300-seat open-air grandstand. This facility is popular with the community who use this facility to exercise and stay active. It's also a venue for local community events, youth activities, and the site of national celebrations. The 2-story multi-purpose pavilion includes an upper lounge area, outside terrace, as well as a commercial kitchen, and the hall that seats approximately 80 people. There's also a state-of-the-art athletic training zone, and the newest venue, the event tent, a 9,000 square foot clear span tent for hosting banquets, concerts, festivals, and indoor sporting events. As summer approaches, we fully expect that the National Sports Center will be buzzing with sporting activities. As such, we thought it was important to provide you with a general update and overview of some of the new additions, some of the upgrades, and changes that have taken place with the facility over the past months. The efficient running of the facility is our primary concern. The National Sports Center has sought ways to reduce the carbon footprint of the facility and its associated energy cost. Within the last few months, the mounting of the solar panels on the erected carport was partially completed. The construction of the inverter room has been completed, and the LED lights of the hockey field, aquatic center, and the north field have been installed. Related hardware for the energy management and monitoring have been installed and are online in order to increase energy efficiencies. This represents yet another important step in transforming and enhancing the National Sports Center and its facilities. One of the widely noted developments with the facility was the installation of a new heat pump as well as at the National Sports Center's pool. The installation of the heat pump was a significant step in the National Sports Center's efforts to reduce its energy cost. We appreciate that the employment opportunities derived from this aspect of the National Sports Center project. We also would like to acknowledge the efforts of everyone involved in bringing the new heat pump online. While we recognize what we have achieved at the NSC, we also acknowledge the ongoing challenges that are faced and the ongoing efforts to address the National Sports Center solar project issues. We have encountered project delays because of material and supply delivery challenges, and these have definitely impacted the project. While we highlight these supply chain issues and the challenges that this presents, I'd like to stress that we are addressing the issues as this is a focused priority of the National Sports Center Board of Trustees. The Ministry of Youth, Culture, and Sport has now secured further technical assistance to assist in assessing how we can expedite some of the outstanding construction work. In that regard, I want to thank the Ministry of Public Works for their assistance. I want to assure the public that any delays to the ongoing construction will in no way hinder the members of our community and our athletes in using the facility. In fact, we have seen in recent times that the National Sports Center has hosted a very successful USTAF Bermuda Grand Prix, and just a few days ago, the women's national hockey team hosted a tournament featuring the University of California, Berkeley. We are also gearing up for a busy summer concert season. I'd like to take this opportunity once again to acknowledge the board as well as the staff of the National Sports Center for their continued management and support of the facilities. We look forward to continued enjoyment of this national facility in the weeks, months, and years to come. Thank you.
All right, members of the media, we're going to start off with our question period. I'm going to turn it over to Colin. Okay. All right, we'll turn it over to Mr. Earl Baisden of Islandstats. Mr. Baisden, do you have some questions for the minister?
Good Minister, you mentioned delays. How far are we behind in the project?
We are significantly behind, but I will tell you, we did come through a pandemic. As you can see on a day like today in the last 2 weeks, weather has been an issue. As you would know, to change LED lights on poles that are hundreds of feet in the air, safety is a major concern. Also, as I did mention in the briefing, supply chain issues are significant. So if you talk to anyone in public works, in the construction industry, where you and I and anyone outside of construction may think that, a delay could be weeks. Delays in some cases are taking up to a year. Mm-hmm. So the delays are a little farther than we would like, but that is why I'm coming today to give a full transparent briefing.
Sure, the light replacement on the south field. Do we have a timetable for that?
Yes, that will start shortly. As you do know, we have significant matches that are being organized by the Bermuda Football Association. We are cognizant of that. The board is aware of it. The operation manager, I'd once again like to thank him, has put this on our radar, and we are confident that those changes will be made in time for the upcoming BFA matches this coming fall.
For the north field, has there been any talks with the ICC? Because Bermuda's hosting international competition, T20, later this year. And then obviously we would want to have some night cricket, but without the full slate of lights, we're unable to host anything of that nature. Have we discussed that with maybe ICC, World Rugby, and the organizers of that? Because, they suffer significantly as well.
Well, as the operations team often do, they are speaking with all organizers of sport in Bermuda. I know I went to Argentina to have face-to-face conversations with the management of the ICC Cricket Association for the upcoming tournament that we have. And Mr. Carol Blakendow will tell you that nearly a week goes by that we don't have conversations with the board, the management, or the ministry as to how we are and can continue to assist the National Sports Governing Body of Cricket in their upcoming preparations. So lots of work is being done, some that you see and some that you may not see.
Yeah. The assistance that Works and Engineering are providing is it for the solar panel?
Absolutely.
Yeah. What particularly are they supplying?
Right now it is just an oversight, just to look to see where we are. Obviously it will involve the management, it will involve the board, to see any assistance or expertise that they may be able to give to get this project across the finish line soon.
Okay.
Right. Mr. Baisden, did you have any questions regarding anything else to do with sports?
But it's not at the stadium? I could ask? Can we get an update, sir, on the Bernard Park facility for netball?
Absolutely. As you would have seen in our national sports policy, that sport matters. You would have been at another press conference months ago where we took the step, it was a bold step, to put safety first as far as the Bernard Park netball. And I'd like to read it again. Thank you for the stakeholders and other partners, Cedar Bridge Academy, Whitney, as well as the Bermuda College, who have helped to house our females netball players for this year. Unfortunately, you would see that work has not started on them, but we have funds available in the capital funds, and we're looking at the best ways to renovate that court. It may be a surface that looks a little different than what you see now, and we do not want to rush in preparing the best possible surface for our female netball players. So it is in the works. We are reaching out to other local stakeholders to assist us in bringing that facility back to its prominence.
Can we possibly see an October season starting for them, or they will be at the other locations again, maybe?
We will open the facility as soon as it's safe to do so.
Okay.
Right. Thank you so very much, members of the media, for joining us today. Thank you, members of the public, for watching online. That concludes today's press briefing. Thank you.